Hello, my beautiful people. Today I've gotta do some wrapping Christmas presents because honestly, I hate waiting until the last minute and wrapping them all at the same time because then they just look like trash. So I decided I'm gonna start now and do just a couple every day, make them look nice this year, even though they're just gonna get ripped to shreds. But I just like them to look nice under the tree. So this is the cute wrapping paper I got, and I got this one. I've got some other ones too, but I'm just gonna start with these two. And she's back. Okay. I'm gonna start out with this present. Now, I'm not going to show the presents, alright, because they're for my kids. And they could just come on here and see what I got for them. Oh, I just watched a crazy news video about Shirley Manson from the band Garbage, and she was doing this concert somewhere, I forget where it was, and some guy apparently had thrown a beach ball on stage, which is really not that uncommon at a festival, right? I mean, that happens all the time. But she like freaked out about it, and like at one point, she even told people to, like, punch him. Like, she was, like, inciting violence on one of her people in her audience. And then she was, like, going on a rant saying, like, we don't get paid enough money. And I was laughing. I was like, woman, you are so far removed from real society. Like, sure, she hasn't had a hit song since, like, 90s, 2000s, early 2000s probably. But still, like, she could definitely play some gigs and get paid a good amount of money. Or even do, like, an interview for like some metal magazine or something like that, you know? And she's complaining that she doesn't get paid enough money, where like real people actually struggle trying to make money for rent because housing prices are ridiculous. It's like, girl. So the funny part about this story is all the people in the audience were like booing at her and things. And at her next concert, the opening band came out on stage with beach balls because they thought she was a dummy. And even the concert after that, people in the audience brought loads of beach balls. And I just find that to be hilarious. And she eventually apologized. But then she immediately deflected, like, if this is really what you're worried about, and there's more problems in the world. It's like, come on, lady. Own up to your crap. Just, you look stupid. That was just too funny. Too freaking funny. I used to really like that band. And that's like a case of, like, just sometimes, like, you really like music and, like, people in movies, but they're not perfect, you know? Don't, like, idolize these people so much because they're, more than not, they're just not that great of people. And that's just the reality. Yep. Present number 1. okay, my wrapping job wasn't that great, but, you know, we're gonna do better on this one because it's a box shape. This was just a weird shape. Maybe I could have done a little better. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Also, I watched the new season of Stranger Things, and spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, don't listen to this part. Well, I guess I just won't say too much, but I think so far it's really good. The only thing that's kind of annoying is like them arguing so much with each other. It's like, why did they decide to do that? They were all friends, and now is it because they're like more teenage? So they have to be. Well, also, I was happy to see Max. I mean, I guess it's the final season, so I had to do that. But that was pretty cool. The only thing I don't like is the fact that they only released 4 episodes, and now we have to wait. Why would they do that? I mean, it took so long for the show to come out anyway. It's like, just let us watch it, man. Just let us watch it. Oh, I watched this movie, and I wish I could remember the name of it, but it was on Netflix. It was about this couple, and this is like a total ripoff of Superman, okay? This couple was trying to have a baby, and they couldn't, and then one day, this crazy spaceship thing landed in their yard, and there was a baby boy in it, and they never told them about this. They just said they adopted him, and they put the spaceship thing in their barn. Yeah, they lived on a farm as well, and they locked up the spaceship, and eventually when the boy became like a preteen, he started getting like a little, like, he realized he was really strong all of a sudden. It's kind of weird that it just happened like that, but he like got mad at the lawnmower and like flung it across the whole yard. And then there was this girl he liked, and he like creeped on her and like flew up into, he could fly, of course. He flew into her room because he was stalking her, and she found out that he was in her room. And at school the next day, they had to do this trust fall thing, and he ended up falling on the ground because she didn't want to help him because she was creeped out by him, and he got mad, and the teacher said, "Help him up." So she put out her hand, and he just like bent her arm back and like broke her hand or something. And then they were in the principal's office, and the mom of the girl was obviously like, "Put this guy in jail." And so like, he just didn't know what he was doing. It's like, dude, freaking bent that chick's freaking arm. Like, no, that's not just some kid like not knowing. Like, you could tell. There's a lot of things about that movie that are ridiculous. Oh, I have this eye phobia, right? I do not like touching my eye. I don't like seeing movies with creepy close-ups of eyes or anything happening. No, don't like it. In this movie, there is the most horrendous eyeball scene where he has laser beam eyes, right? He shoots out these lights and it goes in this lady's eyeball and she pulls the I looked away, but I know what she was gonna do. Oh my god. But long story short, that movie was just kind of disturbing and a ripoff. I don't know the name of it. It's on Netflix, and it's like this kid dressed in a cape with like a weird like mask on his face that he made out of like a beanie or something. I can't remember, but it's weird. It's a weird movie, and it has some actually really gruesome scenes, shockingly enough. But I mean, it's probably on the trending. It was on my For Me page. If I ever remember, I'll look it up while I'm editing this video and put it in the description in case you are interested in watching it. I'll put it down below. Oh, this one looks a little better. I'm still not that great at wrapping, but it doesn't look terrible. Let's see if I have any bows. I do. Do you guys have your Christmas shopping done? I still have to do a little more. I don't. So far, I haven't actually gone to any stores in person. I just bought everything off the internet because I just don't like dealing with people. But I think today I might go to a locals. It's like a antique mall near me, and I might pick up a couple gifts there. They have so many different vendors. It's pretty awesome. So I might go do that. On to the big guy. I don't know. I need to find a new show to watch. Because I have Stranger Things, but I've watched all 4 episodes. And now I don't really have anything else to watch. I watch a lot of YouTube, of course. And we've been watching a lot of The Simpsons as well. That's pretty fun. Because I haven't seen pretty much any of the new Simpsons. So I've been watching that. And what else have I missed it. Oh, I watched that awful Blake Lively remake of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. That was so terrible. Oh god. It was like trash. It was more like a Lifetime movie. The quality of that movie was just trash. Don't recommend it. I recommend watching the real Hand That Rocks the Cradle. That was a great movie. And I also find it really weird that I was able to watch that as a kid. Like, I don't know about you guys, but all the movies that I watched when I was like 10 were like highly adult and probably like compared to like what people's standards are to let their kids watch now is like too adult themed. Yeah. I took my kids to watch the new Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. We got to go see it on Thursday. I got them out of school a little early because I do not like people talking in the movie theater, and I thought we're all really excited to go see it, so if we go during school, there's less likely of a lot of other kids to be there, and there was probably like 10 people at the movie theater because we went at like 2 o'clock. But it was good. The new spoiler alert, the new Five Nights at Freddy's location that they show was really cool. They did a really good job on that, I thought. What else? I get kind of annoyed with the whole Vanessa and Mike relationship. That is kind of annoying. He's always mad at her, which I get it. She's always lying. She could just say the truth. But, like, I don't know. That's kind of annoying. The only other thing that I thought was weird was when Abby got possessed or whatever from Marionette. How come she didn't die? Because that other chick from the paranormal thing, when Marionette possessed her, she was gone, like died. So that was kind of weird. If somebody could explain that to me, because that doesn't make sense. Doesn't really make sense. But altogether, I thought it was a really good movie, and they enjoyed it as well. And I'm excited to watch the third one when it comes out. My only thing is, I wish, like, the first one wasn't that scary. The second one wasn't scary at all. I think they should go a little more hard on jump scares, because, like, even the games are scarier than the movie. Like, I don't know. It's just not that scary to me. Like, they don't... The blood... They barely even had any blood. I don't know. I know it's because so many kids are playing Five Nights at Freddy's now. I mean, my daughter's been playing it since she was like 5 or 6 years old. And, you know, we always were trying to get her desensitized of horror games and things. So she never really was that scared. And I think most kids that play the game aren't that scared. So just make the movie scary, man. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Maybe they're afraid that parents would, like, freak out. Probably. If it was too scary, oh my god. But, like, when I was a kid, I was watching Child's Play. You know? And people are, like, getting suffocated with plastic bags in a car, and, like, he's stabbing people. Like, I grew up with Michael Myers. Come on. I was watching Scream when I was, like, the same age as them. So, I just don't understand. That's what I was saying earlier about, like, it's changed so much. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. But it's weird. this, and then we're gonna put them under the tree so my kids can see it when they get home. See if I have one more. I don't think I have one more, but we'll save it. So yeah, that was fun. Let's go put these presents away, and then I'm gonna decorate a tiny Christmas tree. So this is the Christmas tree, and yeah, it's on a table. I'm gonna have to remove these board games underneath here because I gotta put more presents under there because there's no way I'm gonna fit all the presents around this little area. But this is a tiny little Christmas tree, and that's our little snowflake star. It's pretty cool, I think. But yeah, this is our tree. We got some cool ornaments. But anyways, let's go to the small Christmas tree. So I've got this little area in my house, and I put this little Christmas tree here. So let's decorate it. Okay, there we go. I decorated it. Small Christmas tree done. I put this little bird at the top. I didn't have any lights to put on it, but you know what? That's good enough for me. I forgot to mention that my kids have these elves that decided to come into our house, and they like to do lots of shenanigans. So it looks like they're trying to do some sort of light decorating. That's interesting. So see you next time. Hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your holiday. See you next time.